was a little girl, I had a right.
If drag were to be banned in public spaces in Idaho, I think it would just be a loss to so many people in our community that aren't able to go to bars or don't want to go to bars, that still want to be represented in public or to be seen or to see people that they can relate to or that, you know, entertain them. I think it's just a way of censoring us.
As a person that moved here 7 years ago and found drag to a way to be connected with the community and have a family here in Idaho, it is something that I think about it and it really kind of like break my heart, because it's what can we do to continue express and educating the community, and just thinking to the possibility that that is not possible. It is something that really shocked me, because it's like, this is something that is bring joy. This is something that bring happiness to other people.
There was an argument that it's not anything like Shakespearean theater, cheerleading, or dancing, and it actually is. I come from a competitive cheerleading background of over 10 years, and I studied theater, and I can easily say that drag is a form of theater art. You know, as many people outside of Idaho know, drag is big. You know, there's celebrity drag queens that are internationally known, and we have headliners that we book and come and perform live for our Boise Pride. So that would go away. So that would be the first thing, and then not only that, but also our local drag performers wouldn't be able to perform anywhere really. It would also affect trans people. So if a trans person is wearing an accessory or a piece of clothing that represents the identity that they choose or they feel most comfortable with showing, you know, out in the community, that would criminalize their ability to wear their regular clothing. So that's another big impact. And although the bill doesn't say gender or drag performer in it, it only specifically targets those two parts of our community.
Drag obviously is different depending on so many things. The venue can be a huge factor, the audience. So if there are kids in the audience, we as performers cater our shows to our audience. And so if there are children in our audience, our shows reflect that. And so just the same as you can have a rated PG movie, when we know that there are children or the potential of kids in our audience, we change our content or we curate our content to make sure that we're sensitive to that. And so for me, when I've been doing like drag brunches and there have been kids there, they are by far the most excited individuals in the audience. They scream and clap, and you can see in their faces that this is something that they truly enjoy, and there's no like forcing that. There's no, you know, to me it feels like if I was a kid and I was able to have, I never grew up watching drag, but if I could have, I think it would have changed my life for the better. We're not boogeymen or boogie women. We are people that are artists. We are creating something, we are expressing ourselves, and we're giving something back to the community that I think we truly need. And so it's easy to make us, you know, this scary thing, but the reality is we're just fabulous.